Hi, Cancers. This is going to be your reading. This is for Cancer placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your love message for your June love message. Okay, so let me just hold on. Um, all right, Cancers. Let's see what you guys need to know for in your love life for the month of June. Let's see what my Cancer placements need to know. All right, Cancers, June, their love message. What do they need to know for their love life for June 2025. Okay, we got obsession and spying. So, hey, a girl, I don't forgot how to say your name, but Yanni. Hey, Yanni girl. Obsession, infatuation, adoration, and addiction. So somebody here could be addicted to you, or you could be addicted to somebody. Somebody could be a little bit obsessive or obsessed. We do have spying. So somebody could be spying on somebody. And spying could be anything. Spying could be like, spying could even getting tarot readings or watching tarot. That could be a form of spying. Somebody here could be asking people about you. If you have kids with somebody, they could be asking the kids questions. They could be fucking driving by your home, coming by your place of work. But somebody's a little bit obsessed. What else? Or obsessive. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but we'll see. Running, ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. So you guys could be trying to get away from someone that's like this, or if you feel this way about somebody, you could be trying to like get out of that energy. You could be, maybe you don't want to feel obsessive about somebody anymore. Yeah, we got intimacy, bonding, sensual, and confiding. Capricorn or Virgo had that. What else for Cancer? And we have shocking, turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. And then we have hopeless, sinking, despair, and falling apart, and sorrow, escaping, shallow. So somebody could be in despair. Maybe somebody's in despair because you're breaking away from them, or you're the one that's in despair. We gonna see. Somebody's in despair, turmoil. Something could have happened suddenly or unexpectedly. Maybe somebody ghosted somebody unexpectedly, or somebody, people, y'all gotta understand sometimes with people, they will love bomb you and then ghost you or become distant as a way to like that makes you you'll start to form an addiction to a person, because it's like a punish and reward system that begins to happen. So you associate the person with punishment, but you also associate them with a reward. That's why a lot of times people, although they're in these toxic situations, these unrequited love, or these hot and cold, very just karmic type of relationships that are very triggering, it's hard to break away, because it's like, it feels painful, but when the person rewards you with time, attention, sex, they're being nice to you after they've been being mean or being cold, or they've been kind of distant or not talking to you as much, it's like an addiction. It's like that, you get your fix again. So I just want to put that out there. If you guys have been struggling to let something or somebody go, especially if it's that type of dynamic where it's off and on, hot and cold, but when it's good, it's good. When it's bad. That's why the brain, it acts as a chemical reaction in the brain, as like an addiction to like a drug or a substance, pretty much. What's obsession, infatuation, adoration, and addiction? Yeah, Two of Wands in reverse. Mars and Aries. Maybe some of you guys, somebody here could feel stuck. They're at a stalemate. There could be a connection that's at a stalemate. Maybe something is not going to the next level with somebody. Yeah, this could be a relationship that failed to take off, or something where you and this person are constantly, there's always like this plateau. There's always like this, you get to these obsessive moments, the sex, the love bombing, you know, it's like back to the drawing board again. It's like starting over again. Or if you get back with this person or you let them back in again, it's going to feel like that again. What's intimacy? Bonding, sensual, confiding. Eight of Swords, yeah. Somebody's like really stuck on somebody. Jupiter and Gemini, somebody really feels stuck. Shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Yeah, the Five of Wands. Saturn and Leo. So there could be an unexpected fight or chaos that happens, an argument that may happen in the month of June. Somebody could be feeling hope, yeah. I don't really see something getting better between you and somebody, Cancers, for the month of June, or you and a bunch of people. Your best bet is to kind of just feel your feelings. Yeah, the Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody's very immature emotionally. What's obsession? Yeah, Ten of Wands. Something is very burdensome. Yeah, Ten of Swords here, the Devil. Some of you guys can feel like you're cursed. You're like, damn it, did this person put a spell on me? Or somebody feels this way about you. It's like, oh my God, like, why do I feel so trapped by this person? Why can't I leave this person? Why can't I get away from them? As stressful as it is, as burdensome as they are, as much as they betrayed me, something, yeah, the Devil here, obsession. There's a connection or a relationship that's being held together by the damn devil, which is something that represents karmic, something that's very karmic, very codependent, very unhealthy, very addictive. It's addictive. Intimacy. The Justice in reverse. Somebody here could be in jail. Somebody could be dealing with somebody that's incarcerated, or they were. Justice in reverse, Libra energy. For others of you, there's a lack of accountability. Somebody here could be playing victim. What's shocking? What's shocking? Yeah, the World. Fixed sign energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy, the High Priestess in reverse. There could be something that's coming out about somebody, like somebody's skeletons are going to be coming out their closet in a minute. There could be something going on with a group of people. I feel like somebody's name is going to be cleared. If somebody tried to falsely accuse you of something, or try to spread your business, or do whatever, I feel like somebody's name is about to be cleared. If somebody was falsely accused of something, whether it's legally or about their reputation, that's about to be fixed. Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the Seven of Wands in reverse. Something's about to backfire. Mars in Leo. Somebody also could be feeling defeated. Somebody has poor boundaries when it comes to a particular person. It's hard for somebody to turn somebody down, to reject somebody sexually, it's a lot. Maybe the sex is, clearly the sex seems to be really, really good. Or it was. Y'all let me know. Somebody has a hard time asserting their boundaries with somebody. Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Something is beating a dead horse, though. Is the Moon and Sag. Is like doing something over and over again and expecting different results. Like the longer somebody holds on to whatever this is, the more painful something is going to get. The High Priestess in reverse could be somebody not following their intuition. Somebody can't really access their intuition. Somebody has trouble controlling their sexual urges. Maybe somebody has a sex addiction, or you're addicted to this person. It's hard for you to turn them down, or it's hard for somebody to turn down sex from a particular person or sex in general. For some of y'all. Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody got somebody in the chokehold. I'm telling y'all. Strength card, Leo energy. You or somebody can have Leo in their chart. I'm telling you. The sex got somebody in a chokehold. Either somebody got you in a chokehold, Cancer, or you got somebody in a chokehold. Y'all let me know. Be honest. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there could be a breakup. Or this could just be two people who are together who don't really get along. But again, maybe the sex is good. What's the Ten of Wands? The Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Somebody comes in really hot and heavy, but then they leave back out again. Nine of Wands, Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. Somebody could be born in November or August is here as well. Nine of Wands in reverse. Somebody could be reckless. Yeah, the Tower. Something about the sex with somebody is explosive, and it's like when there's trouble in paradise, a good fuck session makes something. It's like somebody here could let whatever somebody did go. I don't know if somebody here is a throat go. I don't know if somebody got that magic wand, that magic pee. I don't know. But it's like soon as somebody has sex with somebody, whatever that person did, they no longer mad. It's like all is forgiven. I don't need an apology. I don't, oh, you betrayed me. Oh, you hurt me. Oh, you stole from me. Oh, you did this, you did that. Oh, I forgot. It's like somebody here, like, they not, it's crazy. That's crazy. Somebody also could be on the down low. You could be suspecting something about a person's sexuality or about their behavior in general. Aries, Scorpio here, heavy Scorpio energy. What's the Tower? The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, codependency. I feel like somebody has completely destabilized a person. Somebody feels like they can't function without another person or without having sex in general. Maybe somebody here sleeps around a lot, or this person could have been abused or something as a kid, or maybe they didn't really get the love and nurturing that they needed from a mother figure. And Cancers, you are the mother archetype, whether you're a man or a woman. So you tend to reflect back to people, not just their mother wounds, but also their family wounds in general. Because you rule the fourth house, which is about family and tradition. But yeah, I feel like somebody has the sex with somebody is completely destabilizing. It's like once you have sex with this person, it's like you become weak in the knees. Venus and Virgo. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the King of Cups in reverse. And a lot of it has to do with somebody being emotionally unavailable, and they're manipulative. Somebody here could be a male incubus. This could be a man who's like a incubus. And people got to understand that too. Like, when you can't stop having sex with somebody, or you can't stop, like, you can't set boundaries with somebody, no matter how fucked up they treat you, no matter what they do to you, for the life of you, you can't seem to break away from them. That's like a spell. Like, that's like an addiction. That's an addiction. That's like a major problem. Somebody could be emotionally unavailable. This person could be married, or they could just be emotionally unavailable, or they repress a lot of their feelings. But then when they get in the bedroom, they don't really show you much love or much care. But once y'all get in the bedroom, that's how they show you like all that affection, they show you all that passion, and then you get hooked on that. But somebody's emotionally unavailable though, and they're manipulative. Somebody knows what they're doing. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra as well. Heavy Libra here. Somebody could be October Libra, October Scorpio. Yeah, the Six of Wands, and this person does this to everybody. You're not this person's only victim. You're not the first, and you won't be the last. Cancers, man or woman. This person is sneaky. They're non-committal. They don't really have much morals. This person is very unethical. They can get around a lot. Somebody also can have a sex addiction. They can be addicted to porn, or they could be in the porn industry, whatever. Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo. Yeah, this person gets around a lot. Somebody gets a lot of validation by being able to have this type of pull and control over somebody via sex. Or somebody feels validated being with people who are emotionally unavailable. It's like, okay, well, as long as they're having sex with me, I don't really care if they respect me, love me, like me, even if they don't want to commit to me, even if that's not even a possible thing. It's like, at least I'm getting something. At least I'm getting some sex. I'm getting touched. I'm getting held. You know, it's like that's enough for somebody. And that's pretty sad. But depending on what, people go through certain things in life. But this person could be a bit sexually rapey. This King of Cups in reverse, look it up. It is that. And I saw the Page of Cups in reverse. Something could have happened to this person as a child, man or woman, and that's why they move and act the way that they act. Eight of Swords. Yeah, the Queen of Wands in reverse. It could be sex magic. And sex magic doesn't have to be somebody here putting blood in somebody's spaghetti. It could be, because everybody's different, it could be somebody taking somebody's hairs and putting it in their panties and wearing it, and all that other weird shit that people be doing. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces energy. Somebody could be born in March. But sex magic could, even if we look at it at a practical sense, from a more through psychology. Let me let that pass. Hold on. There's an airplane outside. From a psychology perspective, sex magic can look like a withhold of basic affection, basic affirmation, basic respect, just withholding, period. And then when it comes time for sex, the person is worshiping you. They're making your need. They're like basically prioritizing you in a way that they don't outside of that. That's when they're the most nice to you. So that can keep somebody bound to a person. So if we look at it from a practical sense, and then spiritually, that's what we would call sex magic. Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody here could even be abusive. Somebody's self-esteem could be really crippling somebody's self-esteem. Yeah. Somebody doesn't really have much. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody that will take anybody down. Like, they don't really have much standards. It's not about if they're attracted to somebody. It's more like, do they have a whole man or woman? Cool. And that's what's dangerous about people that can't control that lustful spirit, because they'll take down anybody. Queen of Wands in reverse. Your brother, friend, sister, cousin, like they'll take down, in extreme cases, even kids, whatever is easiest. When people don't have standards, they don't have morals, somebody here may not even believe in God because of things that's happened to them. That's why they move like this. Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody wasn't protected as a child. Something happened to somebody, whether you're aware of this or not. Queen of Wands in reverse. Or this could be you, flip and switch it. Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody has really bad abandonment wounds. Somebody's bound to something that they don't, or bound to someone, or they feel that they're bound to something or someone that they don't have to be bound to. It's a choice. Somebody's not taking accountability for choosing to put themselves in this predicament. And my thing is, like I said in the beginning of the reading, if it's something like abuse or there's resources. I just feel like people have to kind of want. I just feel like somebody doesn't really. Somebody here may like the hold that somebody has on them, or maybe somebody here likes the hold that they have on another person. I don't really think somebody wants help. I just, I don't know what this is. Five of Pentacles in reverse, to be honest. Mercury and Taurus. Or maybe somebody does want help and they don't know how to get it. Three of Wands. Somebody's definitely watching you. They could be watching your home, spying, watching, or they could be having people watch you. Three of Wands, Aries Sun. Somebody could be at a distance. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Somebody could be watching somebody's job, coming to somebody. Somebody could have had an affair with somebody at their place of work. Mars and Capricorn. Yeah, it's a lot of animosity, hostility. I feel like something's gonna happen that you don't expect to happen. You don't see something coming. And it could be an argument, it could be a fight. This could even be something on social media, possibly. Justice in reverse. Or something at your place of work. Something is happening with a group of people. And I feel like this Queen of Wands in reverse is the one who orchestrated something. This could be all about a man for some of y'all. Somebody here is doing all of this because of some type of community dick. Hey, Nelly. Or community vagina. Justice in reverse. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Somebody backstabbed them. Something was unjustified. Something was unjustified. I feel like something went too far. Gemini Sun here with the Ten of Swords here. Something was unfair. It was uncalled for. Whatever this is. Something has to do with a group of people. And you may not know this. There could be people around you that's two-faced. Ten of Swords. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. You guys may have a child with this person, or something about this. Something happened to this person when they were a child that was unfair, and they never really got help for that. They don't think they need help. It's something that blocks somebody from bonding with people beyond sex, that they just have a really hard time doing. Yeah, something subconsciously and psychologically is going on with somebody. Page of Cups in reverse. There could be a child that acts just like their parent, man or woman. Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody's very... See, they don't want me to say it. Somebody's very predatory. Yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody here could be having erectile dysfunction. Somebody has a hard time expressing themselves emotionally, sexually. Somebody's really obsessed with their image. They're obsessed with how they're perceived. Yeah, the Queen of Cups in reverse. So somebody didn't have no good parents. Not a good mother, not a good father. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the Devil. It flipped out in reverse. For some of you guys, somebody could be losing their, if you're a man, Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy, Ace of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, a lot of stagnancy, repressed emotions, repressed trauma, somebody faking their happiness. Hold on, Cancers. Somebody's definitely faking their happiness somewhere. Somebody could be having a lot of repressed emotions, a lot of repressed trauma, and it could be affecting how they show up sexually. So somebody could be having erectile dysfunction. They can't, or maybe somebody's losing interest. Maybe somebody can't. For some of you guys, you can't really get turned on by somebody unless you feel emotionally safe, even if you're a man. And the King of Cups in reverse is here. Somebody here could have been... random. Somebody here, when they were little, if they were a man, Somebody could have got circumcised when they were older, not when they were a baby. When it happened, they got it done when they were like much older, an adult. Somebody also can have like a really small penis, or somebody feels self-conscious. Somebody, it's something about intimacy and sex that somebody feels self-conscious about. I'm getting multiple things. Something about circumcision, penis size, big or small, really. Maybe erectile dysfunction. Somebody has a hard time getting up, or well, that's erectile dysfunction. But I'm not. But aside from that, like somebody is deeper than that. Somebody may have a hard time getting it up, or staying up, or getting wet, or staying wet when they deal with emotionally unavailable people or emotionally abusive people. It's like somebody's body could be rejecting a person, or somebody's body is rejecting certain types of people. So whatever somebody is trying to do, if somebody is trying to do some binding work, or if somebody is trying to connect somebody to like a bad contract or a bad pattern where they keep making the same mistakes all over again, they keep sleeping with emotionally unavailable people or abusive people or whatever the case is, that's not working. The Ten of Swords is slander. It is a curse. Somebody here could be like being talked about because of their what they do sexually, whether it's for work, whether it's who they are. I don't know what's going on. Y'all gotta let me. I don't. Five of Wands. Yeah, King of Wands. Aries, Leos. There's a lot of fighting about a King of Wands. So we got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. This could be somebody's brother, cousin. This could be, I don't know if this is like a sexual relationship I'm getting. It's heavy fire sign energy. Somebody definitely is dealing with a fire sign or got fire in their chart somewhere. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Cancer energy as well. Somebody could be a July Cancer, July Leo. What's this King of Wands? The Emperor in reverse, Aries. So this is all about a man. This man could have started all of this or got all of this started. Or this woman is doing all of this behind a man. Somebody could be sleeping with their supervisor, their manager. Somebody could also be abusing their power. This could be a father figure, a manager, a supervisor, or something like that. What's the Emperor in reverse? Somebody's like power hungry. Yeah, somebody here sleeps around a lot. Knight of Cups, Pisces, Aquarius energy. Somebody sleeps around a lot. A lot. They can even be struggling with their sexuality. There's a lot of people that this person is going around hurting and affecting. You're not the first and only person that somebody has done this to. This person could be older than you or vice versa. Okay? And if you're a man, you're not the first man that this woman has done this to. This person probably has multiple men, multiple women, man, whatever that they've done something to. Yeah, somebody here could be a liar. Somebody also could be taking bad advice from somebody. Or they just can't think or see straight. Somebody here could also be really bitter. This could be somebody's ex or a family member, a friend, whoever. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Eight of Wands in reverse. Somebody wants to, so Cancer, what you don't see coming in the near future, somebody has a bone to pick with you. Somebody wants to fight, they want to argue. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's because you don't want no parts in this. Somebody here could have said something about you. They could have misread you, misjudged you. They thought that they had it in the bag when it came to you, when it came to a situation. And you're basically, because you're proven, somebody feels embarrassed by you, Cancers, because number one, they had you fucked up to begin with. I don't know if somebody here took the love you have for them, the soft spot you have for them as weakness, or maybe you're just a kind person, but somebody got you fucked up. These people or this person or there could be a couple that got you fucked up. Somebody got y'all fucked up. Eight of Wands in reverse is like back and forth arguing negativity with the Five of Wands, the King of Wands, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. Somebody's a troublemaker. Somebody's a troublemaker. Somebody got animosity towards you because you don't want to be abused. You don't want their community dig, or you don't want somebody who's emotionally unavailable. You don't want to be bothered and somebody that has you in competition, who got these addictions, who's repressed, you don't want to be bothered with it. Now they're trying to seek revenge because you don't want to deal with the abuse. They want to seek revenge on you. I'm the things I don't even want to say the type of things, the sexual things that I'm getting from this reading that somebody here has done or wants to be done, that they want done to you in a spiteful and hateful way. Yeah, this could be like a fallen this could be like a fallen twin with that emperor, or a fallen counterpart. Somebody here could have fell from grace. Somebody, you know, this is the type of person that will record what y'all do sexually, and then threaten to exploit you or show it to people if you don't do something they want, or they'll act like they're okay with something that you say or do, but only to get you, only so that they can find out more things from you to blackmail you or exploit you later. This was never about love. I don't know what it was about, but it was never, this is not love. I can tell you that. The world here, somebody may want to argue or fight with you. The world. What's the world card for Cancers? They could do this online for some of y'all. They could be at a distance. What's the world here? Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles. You could be seeing 1010 or 111. I feel like something is over, though. Not over for you, but over for these people. Or for whoever's wrong. Whoever created the injustice. I feel like there was an injustice that was done to someone, either by a person or a group of people, in some way, shape, or form. And maybe you were completely unaware of it. This could be something where somebody recorded you guys having sex without your consent, without your knowledge, without you knowing. They could be showing your pictures, showing your videos without your consent, without your knowledge. Okay, they could be just sharing just sharing private moments, sharing things that were supposed to be a secret or confidential. They're telling people. Yeah, somebody here is somebody could be trying to defame somebody. Like something, what's the 10 of Pentacles, Mercury and Virgo? This could even happen to somebody with like something about somebody's family too. 10 of Pentacles. What's the 10 of Pentacles? I'm getting, yeah, the 2 of Cups in reverse. Venus and Cancer. Yeah, 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody's worried about something coming out, about what they did, what they done, how they really feel. Yeah, the Lovers here, it could be about their sexuality. Somebody here could be like, oh, threatening somebody or whatever. Or somebody here could have been teased growing up. Somebody's mother or a mother figure or whoever somebody's around could be very overly critical, verbally, psychologically abusive, extremely toxic. There could even be gossip here, something with friends. 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the King of Swords, yeah. Some of y'all could be breaking up with somebody. It's just too much. There could be a mother figure who's sneaky, or people around you, or whoever you were dealing with that's just sneaky. I feel like you see something about, if you're a man, I feel like you see something about somebody that you can't unsee. King of Swords here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn as well. Somebody could be born in January. What's the King of Swords? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe somebody could be realizing that they fell for potential. Yeah, somebody's not happy somewhere. Somebody's also losing a lot of money. The longer somebody stays around somebody, the more they're going to lose. They're not going to gain anything. Somebody also could have stole from somebody. This could be something with life insurance. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Maybe somebody here passed away. There could be something, yeah. Mercury and Aquarius, the Judgment. Yeah, there could be something going on in family court. Something could be going on with somebody's health here. This could be things coming out about family dynamics or about people, kids or whatever, people's upbringing. Some of y'all got karmic family members, karmic friends. You had kids with people who were karmic. Or you dated or slept with people that you didn't even know that they had all of this going on in their energy. That's why you could have been heavily affected. This is intense. Something is going back on somebody. It's definitely going back on this Queen of Wands in reverse, bitch. There's one queen here and multiple kings. There could be a fire sign couple or two people who have a sexual relationship. There's something shady going on, Cancers. This reading was crazy. Let me get some oracle messages. Y'all gotta let me know. But I don't give it time. And lesson learned. Yeah, for some of you guys, this was like a test. Or you're being, when this person comes back around again, you're gonna be tested. You're either gonna pass or fail. So if you haven't heard from somebody yet, trust me, they're gonna come back around, but they're only to test you. It doesn't mean to go back. They're gonna tell you things that you always wanted them to say. They're gonna say what you always wanted to hear, but it's a test. Somebody here needs to get some help. Yeah, be the change, but it came out in reverse. Somebody here is not changing. They're stubborn and they're set in their ways. Somebody here basically exploited you or opened you up to maybe a community or a group of people or this third party, bitch, that's crazy. That's a basket case, a mental case. They didn't fucking, what else? Or if you could have been, this could have been your partner and they could have been seeing somebody on the side who's fucking crazy. Putting you at risk and danger. Yeah, reunited. Somebody's gonna want to reunite with you, but if you don't know your worth, you're gonna be blocked. You're not gonna get a fresh start in love if you don't pass this test, or somebody else around you has to pass this. What's lesson learned? Yeah, open up. Yeah, date, flirt, play just for fun, past love, time apart. I'm telling you, what's be the change in reverse? Yeah, overcoming challenges. Reunited. And body language and bad timing. Somebody may say, oh, it was just bad timing, I was going through something. No, they lying. They're bullshitting you. Somebody here is a liar. Now, if you're around two people, or you're around, if there's a dynamic and you're suspecting two people have something going on, pay attention to their body language around each other. Pay attention to the body language, whether it's co-workers, family, friends. Pay attention to how they react when they're around each other. That'll tell you everything. What's body language? I feel like somebody here knows somebody's body really well. Body language. They know somebody's spots. Yeah, unexpected. And you are ready. And self-love. Yeah, y'all gonna have to love yourselves. Somebody here could be into same sex though. Somebody can have a lavender relationship. If y'all know it, if you know, you know. What's overcoming challenge? Yeah, express your needs. And teamwork in the reverse, and not for you. Honest conversations in the reverse. I feel like there's a man here that needs to realize something about a woman that they're dealing with. Somebody is not going to change. Somebody here could even be abusive. They don't want to get help for something. There's no teamwork. What's open up? Yeah, this is like a karmic soulmate. Yeah, somebody, yeah, your real person, whether you're a man or a woman, is out there for you. It's worth the wait. And they're actually closer than you think, especially if you guys are single. They're closer than you think, but you're going to have to, like I said, pass this test. You're not going to get rewarded for going back or continuing to deal with this person or people like this. You're just not. Don't self-sabotage. But this is your reading, Cancers. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.